Welcome to ExecuteTheImpossible.com. You might be here because you saw the video and article about Ryan McMullen and his team in Entrepreneur Magazine, a referral, podcast interview, or some content online. And this video is all about taking advantage of market opportunities in the non-destructive testing market to build and grow your profits and your leaders. And as Ryan and his team says, find the money, build the team, get the money, rinse and repeat. Now, if you haven't heard of Ryan before, he's worked in the industry since 2007 in some of the harshest environments on the planet for some of the largest companies in the market, including Acuren, Mistras, and Kakivik. My name is Mike Koenigs. I'm a writer and contributor for Entrepreneur and Forbes magazines, a serial entrepreneur who's had the good fortune of being able to work with Ryan McMullen. So, my friend, it's nice to be spending some more time with you here.
You as well. Thanks for having me.
You got it. So, for everyone who doesn't know who you are, what you do, let's just start with what is Execute the Impossible? What are you guys doing right now, and why is this the right time to be working with you?
You bet. I appreciate you asking. Execute the Impossible is my culmination, my team's experiences over overcoming obstacles and finding opportunities for the last 14 years in, like you said, some of the harshest environments in the world, up in the Arctic oil fields of Alaska. So in our industry, whether it's aerospace, whether it's petrochemical, hydropower, wind generation, alternative energy, there's an unlimited amount of opportunities that are out there. And what my team does is we go in and we work with C-level executives to identify those cash generating opportunities. We assemble strike teams to execute those opportunities. We empower their leaders, give them the tools to be successful. We take advantage of those opportunities. We bring profits to the companies, and we rinse and repeat.
Right. Now, one of the things that you've got, so you are a guy who's spent time on the ground doing this yourself. You've managed and built very successful teams in the past. And for anyone who's watching this right now, I will just tell you, make sure you watch some of these testimonials, some people he's worked with and for, because they're very remarkable, and it'll give you a sense of the character here. But also, you get your hands dirty, you and your team, personally, when you're going out to find the money and build the systems. But then you've got training systems, digital systems that you brand for the organizations you work with. Why don't you talk about the training that goes beyond the hands-on face-to-face?
You bet. I appreciate that. Our core level, we roll up our sleeves. We have a blue-collar work ethic with a white-collar vision. And we have the training from being able to manage those $500 million contracts, largest of their kind in the world, for the industry that we're in. So we have the experience of leading those large teams. And what we do is we go out and we leverage that knowledge and experience, and we go out and we tackle that with teams directly. So what we have in our training system is, we call it BEAST, Be Excellent and Start Today. And that is how to build successful teams full of leaders who know how to execute all the way down to the smallest level to get and take advantage of those opportunities that bring ROI for the company and instill culture all the way through the organization.
All right. So how does someone, first of all, start working with you? What should they do? And what's that process look like?
It's very easy. All you have to do is go to executetheimpossible.com. You're going to fill out the book a call link, and that's going to go to my chief of sales. His name is Bob, happens to be my father, and great man, 40 years in the sales industry. So if you want to do business with us, it's got to get through Bob first.
Right on. Now, one thing that I'll also add is for you, if you haven't yet watched the interview video on entrepreneur.com, it's also on this page. Check that out. You can review some of the materials because Ryan and his team do get into a little bit more about the process and how they go about doing what they do. But again, make sure you watch these testimonials. You will really get a sense of what the experience is like. And I think that's the most important takeaway I have. And as I like to say, I've gotten to know the man. If you ever get a chance to work with Ryan McMullen, definitely take him up on that. So for you, what else do you want to add before we wrap this video up, Ryan?
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And thank you for the compliment. Right back at you. Absolutely incredible individual to work with and collaborate with. One of the things that I'd like to put together for any team that wants to work with us is, I would say, the proof is in the taste of the pudding. We walk our talk, and the individuals that have worked with us for a career at this point that's been 14 years in the environments that we've operated in, I believe that those can be taught. I believe they can be replicated, and I can believe it could be done rapidly if it's done in an organized fashion. And the time is now. Right now, in a failing economy, cash is king, and those opportunities are ripe for the picking, but they're not going to be there forever. So there's a sense of urgency that we have, and a sense of duty and responsibility, because the infrastructure around the country is degrading quickly, and it's going to be up to us to assemble those teams to go out and capitalize. There's a tremendous opportunity. If you want a part of it, hire us, and we'll go at it together.
All right. Well, great job. Thank you for being here. Nice to spend some time with you.
Appreciate it.
All right. This is Ryan McMullen.
Thanks, everybody.